Hey guys, David here, and welcome to Digital Outlook. Guys, we have an amazing show for you today. Crypto gets a major win in Congress. So guys, let's get to it. So guys, something that happened to Judy and I during that last bull run is when things went absolutely wild. A lot of these exchanges, literally the servers went down because they were inundated with people trying to get on there and they could not handle the traffic. Well, I'll tell you what, it was around that time that Judy and I ended up signing up with Caleb and Brown. And guys, this is Caleb and Brown right here. Now, Caleb and Brown, they are a digital asset broker, just like your traditional stock broker. The only difference is you do not have to be a big whale to have an account with Caleb Brown. And in fact, it costs you absolutely nothing to open up an account, costs you absolutely nothing to talk to your broker as many times as you need, and it costs you absolutely nothing if you decide to custody your assets with Caleb and Brown, which are using Fireblocks institutional grade custody. The only time you pay a fee is when you're buying or when you're selling. And guys, I'll tell you what, Caleb and Brown became our go-to off-ramp during that last bull run because we could just pick up the phone and talk directly to our broker. Now, guys, we have a link right down there in the description of every video that you can click in order to sign up with Caleb and Brown. And full transparency, they do pay us a referral fee if you use that link. But whether you use that link or not, guys, you may want to look into Caleb and Brown as a viable off-ramp option for you when you really, really need it. So guys, right off the tip top, I'm going to ask you as you go through the video, hit that like and subscribe. It does so much for the channel and really gets the message out there in a big way. And we really appreciate you. So guys, if you are anything like me today, your eyes were glued to the set watching this whole thing play out on the House floor of Congress over the Financial Innovation and Technology for the 21st Century Act. Now, boy, is that a mouthful. But I'll tell you what, the title of that bill is truly something. Why? Because, guys, we have been dealing with the Howey test for what? Since the 1940s that is trying to actually make some sense out of this space. Well, guys, this regulation, it absolutely is phenomenal should it pass into law. And we have just passed a major hurdle. Now, guys, just check this article out right over here. FIT 21 crypto bill passes. Ripple versus SEC impact, of course, Taurus decision, and Xrp's Army's role in the bill. Now, just listen to this. The House of Representatives voted on the Financial Innovation and Technology for the 21st Century Act, the first step of a U.S. regulatory framework to achieve regulatory clarity for digital assets. Now, Ripple versus SEC lawsuit, Judge Torres' summary judgment, and support from Xrp Army, including lawyers, have played a crucial role in preparing for the landmark, and get this, guys, bipartisan crypto bill. And in fact, although it was put out to the floor by the Republicans, over 68 Democrats literally helped that bill go through, and it narrowly only 11 votes short of majority for that vote. It was truly phenomenal to watch. Now, as per pro XRP lawyer John Deaton's crypto law, listen to this, the U.S. House and Financial Innovation for Technology 21st Century Act, HR 4763, now there's a mouthful right there, will provide regulatory clarity over the regulation of digital assets and protect consumers. becoming the most important crypto bill to date. The Republican-favored crypto bill has become a key discussion affair amid the upcoming elections this year. You had better believe it, over 60 million U.S. citizens right now are saying, hey, we're invested into this crypto space. And boy, I'll tell you, if I was running for office, and I'm sure they are, I would be paying attention big time to this. Now, they say here, oh, some Democrats have supported the crypto bill. While it was over 68, it was a truly phenomenal number, more than I think most people thought was going to happen. And the thing passed, and now it's off to the Senate. I'm telling you, it was amazing. And guys, this bill is truly something else. And in fact, it takes any kind of a decentralized crypto asset out of the jurisdiction of the SEC and it hands it over to the CFTC. Why? Because it is a commodity. They're looking at these things as commodities. And guys, this is where I believe we are going to get a decision in this case where Ripple absolutely comes out on top. XRP's already been determined not to be an investment contract and not to be a security in and of itself. And I think this kind of regulatory clarity is going to open the doors for this space to literally thrive. And guys, this could be the very beginning of the absolute establishment for this digital asset space. I'll tell you what. Now, some Democrats have also supported the crypto bill that will provide clarity regarding which regulator, either the SEC or the CFTC, has jurisdiction over digital assets, along with providing consumer and investors protection. It will help distinguish which digital assets are commodities and securities. U.S. House Ranking Member Maxine Waters says the bill is not fit for purpose and create massive loopholes, which is absolute hogwash. And if you were listening to the debates on the floor, you would see some amazing arguments that were pointed out to show just how flawed Maxine Waters' thinking was. Democrats spoke against the crypto bill. Meanwhile, the White House said it will not issue a veto threat against Fit for the 21st Century Act if passed in the House. That is massive. It will not issue a veto threat. Guys, if it gets through the House and it gets through Senate, then it very well will become absolute law of the land. And this is a big, major deal. That is for sure. Now, Crypto Law, founded by Deaton Law Firm, said Ripple versus SEC lawsuit, Judge Torres' decision in the case, and XRP's Army's relentless pressure to seek clarity have helped in addressing the creation of the bill. A section in the crypto bill aims to clarify treatment of digital assets sold pursuant to an investment contract. Of course, a digital asset sold or transferred or intended to be sold or transferred pursuant to an investment contract is not and does not become a security as a result of being sold or otherwise transferred pursuant to that investment contract, it reads. Judge Torres affirmed this in the Ripple versus SEC lawsuit, that the token itself is not a security such as programmatic sales by exchanges, but offers and sales of the token to institutions are. Now, the XRP community called for amendments in the existing securities law for the practicality to new technologies. Now, Crypto Law stated that the SEC chair Gary Gensler opposes this bill. He wants to continue arguing against Judge Torres' summary judgment. Now, House Committee on Agriculture has criticized Gary Gensler and the SEC for the political nature of their position. It also highlighted that the XRP decision in July 2023 was a key development in creating a regulatory framework. And guys, here it is right down here. Now, the thing is this, guys, when you think about that, we saw the SAB 121 rule getting absolutely repealed through Congress. Now we're looking at this FIT 21 bill coming into potentially law if it passes the Senate and gets approved all the way through. Guys, we're seeing some major deals now. There have been people out there already come out and saying, hey, this Ethereum ETF, Well, it looks like it's going to get approved. And if it does get approved, I'll tell you what, guys, we are seeing some big changes in this space, and it can happen so fast. This could very well be the final and last major bull run where we see these massive double digits into the 10x, 100x returns. Because guys, once we get this regulatory clarity, what's coming off the table? Hey, the risk is coming way down, isn't it? And when the risk comes down, what happens? Well, guys, the reward for that risk comes down with it. That is a major deal. And for those of us that have been able to get in while the risk was high and buying some of these assets sub $1, I think it's going to be mind-bending what comes in the future. I'll tell you what. Now, guys, just check this out right here. Crypto market gained strength after weeks of mixed signals. Now listen to this. After several weeks of permanent corrections and mixed signals, the cryptocurrency market regained strength last week. Ripple saw its first bullish recovery support at the 50-cent level following positive CPI data. A small correction over the weekend due to profit taking allowed for low price entries, creating a favorable environment for a rise to the 54-cent on Monday. Now, here's the big deal. This week's impressive performance was also reflected in news surrounding spot Ethereum ETFs. As reported in the Ethereum price forecast, ETF analysts revised the chance of approval by the SEC from 25 to 75%. Although the bullish trend surrounding ETF continues, XRP has faced increased volatility on Wednesday. According to CoinGecko data, this could explain a 3% correction to the 53 cent within 24 hours. The approval of a spot Bitcoin ETF in January led to a sudden shift towards a potential green light for Ethereum's ETF. Companies including BlackRock, Bitwise, Franklin Templeton, and more have doubled in their efforts to run the product. There has been little talk about possible approval of a spot ETF for the second largest cryptocurrency in recent months. Experts' optimism has waned due to limited communication between the SEC and ETF applicants. Now listen to this right here. The popular altcoin XRP highlighted its bullish outlook by trading at 52.24 cents above the 20-day exponential moving average. A visible Bollinger Band squeeze confirms a potential breakout targeting $1 in the coming weeks. And guys, that is only the beginning. And when you think about this, we have heard from some major players that they absolutely believe that we are looking at a major approval for this Ethereum ETF. And guys, think about it. You're seeing this landscape of regulatory clarity being thrown out there. You're watching these kinds of things coming out with these ETFs being approved. This digital asset space is getting recognition like it has never, ever gotten before. And although there are opponents to it, guys, I'll tell you what, the crypto army, as they say, has a victory in this one. That is absolutely for sure. Because guys, all the opposition is being silenced. And think about it. Why do you think this is all coming out now? Because guys, they know what they're moving us into. And remember, by 2025, every financial institution in the world is going to have to comply with the ISO 222 messaging standards. Well, guys, there's two companies on that board that happen to be involved in this digital asset space. You know who they are? Ripple and Stellar. Right there, XRP and XLM. We are seeing some major changes in this space that is going to be massive. Now, I have even heard people say that during this election cycle, they may want to just dump old Gary Gensler from the SEC because look, they don't want to have this negative baggage, following them around. And we are seeing some big time things happen in this digital asset space for this election cycle and race, and it is massive. Now, guys, just check this out right here. XRP surges 6%. Get this, as 3 billion tokens traded in 24 hours. This is massive. The cryptocurrency market is currently in a bullish phase with Bitcoin and Ethereum leading the charge. Bitcoin's price has soared more than 7% in a single day, reaching an impressive $70,948. Ethereum has outperformed Bitcoin with an 18.46% surge, bringing in its price to $3,664.23. XRP has also shown remarkable growth by rising 6.23% to the 53.87 cent mark. The trading volume for XRP, get this, is absolutely crazy, has jumped by a whopping 121% to $1,660,168,987. This surge in trading volume indicates strong liquidity and growing demand for XRP in the past, get this, 24 hours. A total of over 3 billion XRP has been traded, showcasing the digital assets currency resilience and potential for further growth. Guys, it is on like Donkey Kong. Don't kid yourself. What's going on in the wide world right now, and most people, by the way, are not even paying attention. They're oblivious to it. One of the biggest changes in financial markets and the way the world is going to work financially that we have seen in generations. And guys, it's happening right before our eyes. And I'll tell you what, I don't want to miss it. I certainly don't want you to miss it. That's why I'm always encouraging you, get out there, research this stuff, look down the road of what's coming. We can see the fundamentals are screaming for change. Central bank digital currencies, digital IDs, all of those things are coming, guys, whether we like them or not. And they're built off of the infrastructure, guys, of these distributed ledger technologies. And it is going to change the wide world, and it's going to happen fast. And I'll tell you what, Judy and I, like I love to say, we have got our ticket. I kid you not. And cannot wait to take this rocket ship ride right through the stratosphere. Guys, as we just seen today, things in this space are changing fast. And we've all heard that if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. And that's why it's so vitally important that you get your plan in place. And what our coaching program offers, that is where you and I can meet personally, one-on-one, for 1 hour over Zoom. And during that time, I share with you our personal journey in that last bull run and what enabled Judy and I to experience some amazing financial success. I share with you the mistakes we made so that you don't have to fall into the same pitfalls we did. We take a look at your portfolio and make sure that it's balanced towards your goals, and we work together to develop your exit strategy. We can even get your assets off an exchange and onto a hardware wallet, along with delivering to you some amazing techniques that are really going to help you in this space. Now, the cost of that is $250, and if that's something that interests you, you write me right there at coaching@thedigitaloutlook.com, and we'll get y'all booked in. So guys, I truly hope that you enjoyed today's video, and as always, it's not financial advice, it's just my 2 cents. Hit the like and subscribe, drop your comments right down there in the comment section, and I'll catch you in the next one.